Hello Scorpio, I'm Melanie Florence and this is Hot Tea for the Soul. Today I'm doing a sweet hot tea. So this is all about self-love. So if you're looking for something about self-love, your journey to get there, what your healing elements are, how you're going to work with the world and your partnerships, how you're going to love yourself through it all, right? Heal yourself all. That's what this is about. I do a hot tea, which is about partnerships, totally different format, but this one really about you. It'll talk about it all. So, Scorpio, if you have a Scorpio sun, moon rising, this might be for you. I thank you very much for being here. Today we're going to talk about love, right? So we're already kicking off. This is love energy. There's love in the air. It's a beautiful time of year, all right, to nuzzle on in or energetically go out and find something else. Scorpio, Libra, here we are inside of it all. So this is all about partnerships. We're going to talk about love because that's what we're here for. Look, how beautiful is that? Right. So, I sort of have got a new setup. It's taken a bit of time this last while. I have been on and off. Lockdown does not necessarily mean that you're going to lock in, right? So, it's been up and down. And here we are. So, I'm going to give you this one. Scorpio. You're a beautiful soul. Look within you and you will see it. There is a pearl in your heart. Close your eyes and you will feel it. You are the most precious thing inside of you. The most precious thing is inside of you. Calm your mind, meditate, and you will feel your soul's infinite spiritual realm. Look within you and you will never go without. Alright, so you need to find the beauty in your soul. And you need to love yourself. And you need to look inside and you will find it. Because you're not looking at your heart and seeing the beauty inside of you, Scorpio. Think about it. Take the time to find the pearl. And really nurture it. Really look after yourself. Alright? Look inside and you won't go without. It's inside of you. Alright, Scorpio. So, I'm going to give us something from the garden. Seeing we are in the witchy month, we're going to take it from the Green Witch's Garden. What have we got? Someone give us a herb and spice. What have we got? For Scorpio, for this self-love reading, what have we got come out of the Green Witch Oracle? Ooh, Wisdom Bay Leaf. Alright, so bay leaf is great. Bay leaf is finding out all sorts of different sorts of wisdom. And we are air, we're that leafy, and they've got tarot cards maybe there, finding some sort of wisdom from something else. Sort of also means money sometimes, the bay leaf when it's turning up, so maybe getting wise investments inside of here. But it's also, you know, when you wanted to wish into the world, when you want to put it out there in your spells in this witching season, write it down. Write down what you want. Write down and burn it and put it out there. And if you're looking for an answer for something, ask and burn it and burn the leaf. Sometimes when it burns quick, it's like, yep, if it doesn't burn, then maybe that's a no, right? So look at how that works for you. Right? Bay leaf, maybe put it in your cooking. So we've got some wisdom coming your way. You've got a pearl of wisdom, perhaps. Maybe that's your pearl of wisdom, is understanding that. Understanding the love in your heart, and that you're a beautiful soul. All right, let's pull one more from over here. Let's pull one more from over here in this elemental deck. It's the elemental oracle. Go surprise, go surprise, go surprise. It's got a silver lining, this elemental oracle. Okay, so... Oh, I love this. These cards are so great when you make them on 3D on Facebook. They pop, right? This is about exploring your depths. So the depths of your love, the depths of your beauty, the depths of your wisdom inside of here. Alright, so you are unique and you're infinite. And there's a depth and a breadth inside of you, right? There's a richness to this spot. So that you might feel a bit emotional, you might be feeling the depths of your emotions. There might be a stillness to some of it, that everybody doesn't see the depth of what's going on to you. They don't understand that they see your castle and they don't understand the depth of your emotions that's going on in there, Scorpio. Right? Not surprisingly, because Scorpio is a deep sign, a really deep sign. Okay, so, almost as deep as Capricorns, right? Because they're the deep waters, well, Capricorn holds the deep waters. That's why we've got a tail, right? A mere tail. So, thank you for still being here. We're going to move into this self-love reading. This is the Greenwood Tarot. I've been reading it for about 25 years. This deck is like coming home. Been watching and reading and doing a lot of other decks. We've got the Green Man in here. This is very Emperor energy, which is fiery, and it's about impassioning yourself, impassioning your heart, really going after things. He is empowered. He's all kings put together. So he is driven. So you might be finding yourself a grounding. This is why how we've come into here. So we've got 5 cards of how we got here. You're actually taking on maybe creating your world, like, and really taking it on with passion, creating your empire perhaps inside of there. There's been a rebirth. So we talk about death, but there is one step further than death. So after the death, we take the bones of our old life, right? And we sink them in this pot. We put them in a cauldron and we rebirth and we brew everything. After this death, there's a rebirth. And we make our new life from the bones of the old, right? Very fertile energy inside of you. So 8 of Cups, your heaven on earth. Sometimes it's about walking away. Sometimes it's about making something new from an old life, right? So, but you've had a rebirth and you're really empowered. There's a strength inside of there. Okay, maybe... But you've taken it internally. You've taken that power in, this little light, that's you, right? And you've taken that in and you're taking time to get the wisdom, the knowledge. Can be very Virgo energy. Your wisdom, your knowledge, your strength. Internalizing that, your path. Really making a foundation for yourself in here. This could be protecting a child in here with that Wren. But we know behind that door, that's you, and you're taking your light internally and taking a rest. So just because you're a hermit doesn't mean that you're an introvert. Sometimes it's about time to recharge your battery. Okay, so you went through an empowered rebirth, but you really needed to internalize that and really get the strength in your core about that. This can be an earth sign, a younger male. We've got the wolf. This is about being able to work with the pack and walk with the pack and be able to walk by yourself. This is about long-term plans of your own while you're working with other people in the present. This is short-term, long-term goals, this guy. But it's a very slow and steady wins the pace sort of energy in there. Right? So slowly, steady, small moves make way for big moves. Small plays make way for big moves. Okay, so, we've got strength in there, but we've also got temperance. We've also got balance. So this has been time to feed your masculine and feminine. I always see this as people are like, oh, it's a rest, it's a stop. It's not. It is the strongest healing card in this whole deck. It's inspired. It's Sagittarian energy, right? It's inspired. It's balanced. It's about, really taking on your masculine, your feminine, your negative, your positive, seeing both sides of yourself, feeding your physical being, feeding your spiritual being. This is a spot where you go to the lagoon and you really take stock and you actually take time to heal yourself, right? That's what I see. This is a holiday by the lagoon. So you can actually take time out to heal yourself, because some holidays don't actually heal yourself, right? So what is the healing element now that we've talked about that? The greatest healer is on the table. What is the healing element? So we've got 4 cards for what's going to heal us in this circumstance. Because you've gone through a rebirth and you've really taken it on, and you've really taken on the spiritual aspect of it, and you know that it's a slow and steady pace to actually healing everything that's gone on, balancing out your vibration. Is what that's about. So we've got 2 here. The healing element is joy. All right, so it's finding joy. This can be a community card. This can be 3 people, sometimes emotions, but this is really finding the joy inside of this. It can be siblings as well. So community and siblings and love, sharing the love, dancing and out there and being inside of it. And you're impassioned. All right, this is an impassioned. This is sort of also this fire energy of the emperor over there, or the green man over there. This is fire, this is passion, this is sexual passion. We've got the snakes again on the table here. These healing elements here in the background in here. A lot of healing going on inside of this. A lot of fertility going on. This is masculine, potent masculine sexual energy, like passionate. All right, and so there's joy in it. There's joy in how you've come out of this hermit phase. There's rebirth, and everything has really got your passion fired up. Or if you got you involved with somebody like that something's bringing you joy, but it's also bringing you love. All right, this is either a water sign child that is bringing you love, something in your life, but this could be juvenile. Sometimes when this comes up, it can be quite insightful, like fortuitous, this card. So you might be getting that your intuition is on a bit with this, but it is also small messages of love. So it could be new messages of love coming in. So we're not just impassioned and sex drive. We've got some love inside it. And there's decisions that you're making. You're tuning into your faith. You've really tuned into yourself, right? You've taken time to heal yourself. This is really tuning into your intuition and using that intuition. And making the decisions based on faith. Can be twin flame-ish energy, right? With two flames just sitting there, of course. All right, so it doubles up when two wind flames get together into being the four. So this can be decisions on whether that is that sort of stuff going on for you. So, all right, fire it up. How are we going to apply it to the world? Okay. Wow. Okay. Can you see that? You can't see that. Okay. Okay. So this is about fulfillment. You're taking these snakes again. This is probably the third or fourth it turns up. This is what, so you've got 1 and 2. And so here we are again with these healing snakes and this temperance and the fruition of your decisions is actually bringing through. And there's joy and these snakes and this fulfillment of your desires, of fulfillment of your dreams, fulfillment of, you know, what you prophesize for yourself and what you have in faith and the joy in all of this. So we've come, this is how people see. This is how people are seeing you. This is how you're applying yourself to the world, right? All right. And on top of that, we've got this really grounded energy in here. So this queen lives what the magician puts into play. She lives the life. She lives the dream. She is abundant and sensual and grounded and strong and protects what she has. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is somebody you're interacting with, but this is how you're applying yourself to the world. And it's really secure and strong and grounded. And people see it. Right? They see it as sensual. They see you as living your dream, right? And for being in fulfillment. All right, I'm not going to take that one. I'm going to do it again. All right, so there was expressing yourself in there, but there's also laying yourself a foundation. There's laying a foundation. People are seeing you. Put your foundation down. Could be new business, could be new you, could be new relationship, could be a new you, right? That you're bringing through. You're not just passionate and driven or just being juvenile. This has got some strength in it and laying that foundation. Things are being brought into the real world to bring them into fulfillment inside of here. All right, and really feeling it. You'll see the money turning over. You'll feel secure. You'll feel sensual and sexy. All right, so this is your partnerships. What have we got for you just here? Oh, jumping out. Oh, wow. Okay. So we jumped out. Interestingly, this might turn up as a partnership before. We're going to do it again. We have the air sign king, which is a justice and communicator, wisdom, wise, might be somebody that you seek for a mentor sort of thing. Can be cut and dry, can be removed from his emotions, but he's in control and sort of really does try to find fair and just. I think that there's a combination of king and queen that go together. These two are perfect. They have got their back to each other here, so maybe there's a correlation in that for you. This is how you're applying yourself to the world, though. This might be how people are seeing you masculine, you being able to communicate. This people are how they're seeing you feminine. All right, that you're of faith and rebirth again inside of here. We have rebirth inside of here again. She's feisty, she's, you know, and they're a great combination that actually play off. They feed each other, you know, fire and air, they feed each other. So this can be a really great combination of people. This could also be a great combination of energies that you are putting out into the world, because this is how people are seeing you in your partnerships, right? So we've got kings and queens. We have a few court cards on the table. So we have got people in here. If they are people, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people perhaps in here, or they are all players of you. You get to decide that, to be quite honest. You actually would know by this point, because we are at the last card. Thank you for still being here, Scorpio. I really do appreciate your support. It has been a long journey to get to this point that I'm back at doing this again. Still fresh, so if you're still here, you're probably the only person who's watched it the whole way through the end. Congratulations, this reading is yours. We are at the last card. What is the self-love element for Scorpio? For this reading, self-love. Oh, look at the journey. Alright, they're in a hangman situation. So through all of this, we've got a moment. This is a break. This is a break. And they're both breaks. This is reflection. So this is looking back at yourself, looking back at your transition in your life, how you crossed the emotions, how you crossed the river. You can leave this spot at any time, but you're really reflecting on yourself and what your emotions are while you're removed from them. Sometimes when you're in this spot, you get to see where everything came into play. You're able to reflect on everything in your life without being emotionally attached to it, right? And so that is your healing element, to look back and remove your emotions from it all. Remove your lust from it all and reflect and see how you got here. Right? You can leave that spot at any time. This is not how it ends. This is a reflection to see where the bits and pieces, where the puzzle pieces fit together, because you will see it. You will see your slow and steady race and how you got here. You will see how your decisions impact in all of this. But you've got a new foundation. It's very stable, and it's a fulfillment of all of these decisions and of this desire for you to actually move forward in here. And you're able to talk about it, and you've got faith in it if this is not a couple to you. All right? Your masculine and feminine yin yang perhaps inside of you. Reflect. It really takes time. Really enjoy it. Really enjoy it. Look back with joy. Look back with heart. There's emotions inside of here. It's time to love a little bit more. Have faith in yourself and have faith in your passion. I really hope that this resonates with you, Scorpio. I am so happy that you have been here. I hope you're safe and well wherever you are. Please look after yourself. And I hope you have a great birthday season, Scorpio. Mahalo. We'll catch you on the flip side.